So everyone try this question. Sitting around a circle, you complete the entire arrangement. 8 people sitting around a circle facing the center. The previous question, yes, as your friend, one of your friend point out, here there is a chance for J here as well. They said one interval gap between J will perform at an interval of 1 from G. Is it after or before? Not mentioned. So two options are possible actually to say. Okay, so which one is that means only God knows. We cannot say anything there. We cannot comment. In fact, there are a lot of questions where there are two answers also available that we cannot question anything. Now, if we look into this question, so as per our discussion, 8 slots is required. Okay, first go for that 8 slots. Next target we need to look into that question is which is in more discussion. So, which statement is more in discussion? Which can it? N is there 2 times O. O is there 2 times fine. Okay. R and N, that's in a combination of not neighbors, but not directly. Okay, I think N also bit more time. Okay, M only one time. We can go for N or O likewise. N or O is also fine. Let me start with N. N sits second to the left of M. So wherever M is there, N is second left. N is second to the left of M. N is second to the left of M. Okay. Next one. With respect to N and M, okay, there is one more statement. 3 people are sitting between N and S. The problem is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Not given. 3 people this way or that way is not there. There are 2 chances. 3 people between N and S. So, yeah, good. It's opposite in fact. See, total 8 people, right? 3 people in between means N and S are opposite. Indirectly, N and S are opposite is what given. Okay, N fixed, S fixed, M. Now, related to N, S and M, we have to identify statements. P is immediate neighbor of yes, so it can be left or right, 2 possibilities. O sits second to the left of P. Wherever P is there, O sits second to the left of P. Only 3 people between R and O. R and O, only 3 people means R and O are opposite here. There are 3 people between R and O means R and O are opposite, and O is second to the left of P. So opposite slots available only here and here. Here this is one opposite slot. The other opposite slot is this, and we have to make sure. Okay, we'll do trial and error. Actually, I'm doing trial and error 20. They said R and N are not neighbors. Okay, so R and N are not neighbors. R cannot come here. R cannot come here. So possibility for R is here or here only. R and O are opposite. Okay. R possibility is not here because R and N are not neighbors. Immediate neighbors they said. Okay. R opposite is O and the condition O must be second to the left of P. Okay. We'll try. O may be here. First I'll go for R here. I'll put dot here. I'll go for 2 arrangements. Okay, because there are 2 possibilities. I'll draw one more diagram here. I'll try one more in this as well because so far there are 2 arrangements possible. Let me go one with R here, one R here. R can be at 2 different places. I am going one in one diagram R in that place, in other diagram here. So N R and O are opposite here, R and O are opposite, M here, S here. Then they said O is second to the left of P, P here, O is second to the left of P means P here. I am drawing both arrangements so far. R can take 2 positions, I am trying both positions, left side and right side. You can see R is 2 places. Next, maybe now we can eliminate with the 2 leftover things. What is the 2 leftover things? P is immediate neighbor of S. So P is immediate neighbor of S. Here also P is immediate neighbor of S. Done. Sorry. Here why I written this? Sorry. Wait. P. This is eliminated. Fine. Agree. Left side is eliminated because P is here. This is eliminated. Sorry. This is eliminated because P is not immediate neighbor of S. Then we'll go. I'm trying R in two places. Okay, it's failed in this one because P is immediate neighbor of S is required. It's true here. Now only two people left over. Who is the two people? U, T and Q. Okay. Is there any statements left over? No. Fine. But answer is complete. T R Q, Q R T. But question is regarding third to the right of R first right, second right, third right is N. Option C. Third to the right of R is nothing but N. Those two places we are not able to fix. It can be TRQ or QRT. We are unable to fix those remaining two places with the given data. But this question can be answered. Who sits third to the right of R? They may ask you plenty of other questions, but I given here only one. One seating arrangement complete, we can expect many other questions as well. Right. Let's see the second question. Blood relations, please try this. What's the answer? Cannot be determined or husband or son or nephew what? Brother. Okay. So here my means Pinku. Pinku grandmother's only daughter. There might be a chance two different things will come. Pinku grandmother means father, mother or mother, mother. Only daughter means Pinku mother will come. But here Pinku father, mother, grandmother, daughter means Pinku aunt will come. She is the daughter of that means this will become Pinky. Pinky is daughter of Pinku aunt. Aunt daughter is nothing but cousin as per that case. Or here also there is a possibility. Pinky is daughter. So now how is Pinku related to Pinky's brother or cousin? Both are there. In fact, option cannot be determined available. Go with that. Yes sir, no, grandmother means father, mother, both. If it is mother, only daughter means mother will come. There is no clarity in the question regarding paternal grandmother or maternal grandmother is not mentioned. And you have an option called cannot be determined. There are two chances. As per the first case, this relationship is cousin. Pinku is cousin to Pinky, Pinky is cousin to Pinku. Uncle son or aunt son or daughter, it's cousin, simple. Internal they are cousins, but here brother and sisters. This is brother or sisters, but here it is cousin relation. So cannot be determined is available. As data is not clear, you can go with cannot be determined option. Now let's move to the next one. Yes, Quant. CoCubes assessment. Quant. As mentioned, we're planning CoCubes assessment soon. Okay, so we are covering quant reasoning questions related to CoCubes previous stuff. So work on this. Yeah. See, generally instead of saying opposite direction, they mention here westwards and eastwards. After 3 hours, what will be the distance between these two trains? See, 200 kilometers gap, right? One is going with 50 kilometer per hour. One is traveling with 40. What is the relative speed? Opposite direction relative speed. 50 plus 40, 90 kilometer per hour. You travel for how much time? 3 hours means 3 hours only, right? Yeah. 270 kilometers. Sir, then what is happening? Listen. Good question again. Many people will think answer is 30, but answer is 70. What happened, you know? First time, guys, listen. From 0, let us say this is 200. Okay. This first train after 3 hours, it is at 150 kilometers. First train is going 50 kilometer per hour, 50 into 3 at 150. Whereas second train 40 kilometer per hour, 3 hours means 120, 200 minus 120. It will be at 80 kilometers. Second train 2 will be at 80 after 3 hours, train 1 will be at 150. The gap between those two is 70. Means they met and they crossed extra. In 3 hours together, how much they travel? 270. Gap between them is 200. They meet and they crossed also. This is the bit different question. Generally, what they'll ask you, at what time they are going to meet? What is the time taken? Both trains will meet. Then 200 divided by 50 plus 40 will do. But here the question is bit different. They meet 200. They traveled extra also. Okay, 200 means they'll meet. Now 270 they travel means 70 kilometers extra they travel. They cross each other at certain point and they travel extra 70. So the distance between these two trains is nothing but 70 kilometers after 3 hours. Guys, after 2 hours, what's the distance between those two? If question is after 2 hours, anyone after 2 hours, what's the distance between those two? 20, superb. 200 is overall. You travel after 2 hours 180. Still you not at meet. 20 is the gap between them. Please have that analysis, guys. After 2 hours 20 gap, because 90 into 180 they travel, 200 they have to meet. Still 20 gap is there. So they may change the question next time. After 3.5 hours, after 1.5 hours, after 2 hours, like that. You should understand and you have to go ahead. Don't expect same questions. They may change numeric values. You should be ready to address those questions. Now let's see about this question. In a surprise note, the same question is given in GATE for 2 times. Same question is given in GATE exam for 2 times. Percentages question, I'll give time. Everyone go through the question. Let's try from your end. This is promised. You can write it like promised or vouch. For easy understanding, I'm mentioning this as promised. 9 by 20 voters promised to vote for X and the rest of the people promised to vote for Y. Good question because, see, this is reality they included. At the time of election campaign, people will tell you, okay, I'll vote for you, I'll vote for you, I'll vote for you. But on the day of election, they may went back on their promise, they may vote for some other party. Right? So here 2 people only there in the contest, X and Y in a certain village. In question, total number of voters is given. Is that given total number of voters? No. So what we can do? We can assume, see, this topic easy percentages if you go with assumption concepts actually. I don't know total voters. I am assuming total voters are equal to 100. Then for X, how many people are promised? XP means how many promised for X? I'll write later XC on the day of election how many poll. Scenario changed. Promised is different. On the day of election, some people went back. Right? So, how many promised is 9 by 20th of 100, which is nothing but 45 people are promised to vote for X. Rest of the people promised to vote for. Rest of the people means 55. So actually instead of 9 by 20 they can say 45% are promised to vote for X. Rest of the people promised to vote for Y. In GATE exam same question but P and Q will be there. Instead of 9 by 20 they kept 45%. Rest all the question is same. Instead of X and Y they will use the variable P and Q. Instead of 9 by 20 in GATE exam they said 45%. 45% promised to P and rest of the people promised to Q like that. Fine. Okay, now good. Now on the day of election, now I'm going for XC and YE. Okay, on the day of election, how many votes these people got? Because scenario changed. Here 45 minus and plus something. Here 55 minus and plus something is there. What is minus? What is plus? Now, if you go through the question, of these voters, 20% went back on their promise to vote for X and voted for Y. How many promised for X? Among them, 20% shifted to Y. How many promised for X? Promised to vote for X, not the total. So 20% of 100, don't go for 100. 20% of who promised to vote for X. How many promised to vote for X? 45. For 45, 20% means 9. 10% means 4.5 divided by 10. 20% means 9. So 9 people removed here, 9 people added here. Why minus 9 here? Why plus 9? They went back on their promise and they shifted to vote for Y. Okay, fine. Next, related to Y, 40% went back on the promise to vote for Y and voted for. So 40% jumped from here to there. So for 55, 10% is 5.5. Okay, 20% is 11. 40% means 22. 22 people. So plus 22 here, minus 22. Now, what is the total Y got votes? 42. X got 58. Right. What is the difference? Who won the election now? X. What is the difference between the votes? 16. See, India batting 200 runs, New Zealand batting 120. Then we'll say India won by 80. Difference. India batting 200, then New Zealand chasing 120, then we'll say India won by 80 runs. The difference. Here, X got 58 votes, Y got 42. The difference is nothing but 16. So, how can you claim 16%? 16, what is the total here? 16 out of 100 is nothing but 16% only. 16 out of 100, it is nothing but 16%. Some students will try for 200 as number of voters, then difference between XC and Y will be 32 you will get. 32 out of 200 will be 16% only. Why I taken 100? Why you assumed 100, sir? This is what the advantage. When I assume 100, if finally I got 16 means 16%. Finally 20 means 20%, I can directly assign. So 16%. And okay, X is the X won the election by 16 percentage. They given find who won the election and by what percentage. Excellent question regarding percentages. Voters concept. All voters participated, promised, but on the day of election scenario is changed. This is initial promise, but on the day of election statistics are changed. That's what. Now, blood relation. Good question. Before is we need to go from front to back. Here my means Pankaj. There is no option cannot be determined like that. Her means lady. Lady, mother, only grandson. Okay. Granddaughter possible maybe they said grandson. Only grandson. There is lot of chances. One chance is like maybe okay, lady married to Pankaj, lady son and Pankaj son both. That's one chance. I'm not telling you it's mandatory. That's one chance. One chance is that because you observe lady mother only grandson is Pankaj son, right? So it may be that lady mother is having only one child, nothing but that lady only. So grandson or granddaughter through that lady only. So as there is no either or option, there is nothing called cannot be determined. There is other chances. Or what is the other chances? Lady may have a brother or sister, or lady is having a sister. They grandson. This lady have only daughters. Only grandson, they didn't mention only grandson. Only grandson is different, only grandson. Maybe there are two ladies. One lady have daughters, one lady have son. It may be a chance for other things. Sister-in-law, sister-in-law also actually possible, but not there in the options. As per the options, I am going with only one. If there is cannot be determined or sister-in-law, either or like that, there is other chances as well. So, but as per the options point of view, okay, lady son and Pankaj son both are same. Only lady mother, only grandson means okay. That's through the lady only we are considering. And lady son and Pankaj son both are same. Means Pankaj is married to the lady. Lady is wife to Pankaj. One possibility. Yes, sir. Sister-in-law possible. That's what I am telling you. But option is not there. Sister. Okay, we'll check. Sister Pankaj son. Oh, sister-in-law. It's not sister then. Sister-in-law we have to call. Your wife's sister is sister-in-law. We should not say sister. Fine. See, there are other possibilities. Lady, mother may have son or daughter. Yeah, maybe son is Pankaj. Then this guy, son. Okay, this is one possibility. Lady, mother, only grandson. That lady is having, lady mother is having two children, lady and Pankaj. Now, as per this, as your friend mentioned, lady is sister to Pankaj also possible. There is one more possibility, sister-in-law also we can bring it. So there are a lot of cases possibility, but I think we can sense bit more thing here is wife. This question, as per the question, there is no option cannot be determined. I can go possibility for more of wife because they try to create a question with some bug, some mistake or some word missing likewise. Now next question, this is a bit different. You see, in paradise, you have to change all vowels to next letter. Consonants should be changed to previous letter. Then which of the following is fifth from the right hand? These type of questions very common in government sector jobs actually. What they said in the question? All vowels should be changed to next letter. All consonants should be changed to previous letter. Now, which of the following is fifth from the right hand? Listen, don't waste your time. What is fifth from the right hand here? A. A is a vowel. Vowel should be written as next letter. Answer is B. Don't change the entire word. Waste of time, right? They're asking fifth letter from the right hand. Fifth letter from the right hand is nothing but A. As per the question, vowel should be changed to next letter. Okay, they didn't said. See, some questions which this doing is wrong. Listen, some questions what they'll tell you. Listen, you have to change all vowels to next letter, consonants to previous letter. Then put the entire letters into ascending order, alphabetical order. Then you find fifth from the right. Then you have to do entire. If question is like change all vowels to next letter, consonants to previous letter, then put the resultant in alphabetical order. Then entire all should be done. Then put in alphabetical order. Then we see fifth from the right hand. But if whether they mentioned that after changing we have to put in alphabetical order, they said no. In this question they said yeah arrange yes. Then you have to go see here problem is issue arrange in arrange in. So we have to do entire. We have to do entire. So P is a consonant. Write previous letter. O, A is B, R is nothing but Q, A is B, D is nothing but C, I is nothing but J, S is nothing but R, E is nothing but F. Now I have to put this in alphabetical order. B, B, C, F. We have total 8 letters. So J, O, Q, R. Answer is C. So they said to put this in alphabetical order, then We have to do the entire process, sorry. They said alphabetical order. Sometimes they don't mention that. They don't mention directly we can go for fifth letter from right hand. But that process is wrong here. After changing entire, we need to put that in alphabetical order. So if that point is added, then change and put that in alphabetical order, then do the question. Next one, directions. Ninth are spelling mistakes here. Not required with that point. Focus on the question. Yeah. So 10 meter towards west direction, turn to right. From west direction, turning right is nothing but you have to go for north. Then turning left means again you went to west. Mid is front. Then again turns to his left and walk. So what is the shortest distance between his starting point to where he meets? So 12 west and 5 north, 13 northwest. 13 is available in options? Yes, option E. Listen, here already meeting is completed. They given lot of other data later. It's waste. This is waste. Why, sir? Question is regarding start distance between starting point and where he meets his friend. So already meeting completed. 10 west, 10 meters west. Then turning to right means you will go to the north. When you are in west direction, turning right will go for north. Then left means again you come to west. All west you can combine. 10 plus 2, 12 west. When it is northwest, southwest, all this, we have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Root of 12 square plus 5 square. 13. If you want to get shortest distance, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, without going for diagram, directly you can apply Pythagoras theorem. Okay, right angle triangle will form. Then you have to go 13 northwest. They are asking only distance. Distance is 13. So then what about that turning left and walking 5? That's not required. Okay, we don't read the question properly. That's what things happen. Answer 13 is there in option E. 13 meters is the shortest distance from starting point to meeting front. Yes. Right, see the next one. Quant related question. Yeah. Average of 4 consecutive odd numbers and their average, sorry, ABCD are 4 consecutive odd numbers. Their average is 42. What is the product of B and D? If none is not there, no, then I can decide directly the answer, but none is there. Okay, but in fact, still we can work on. 4 consecutive odd numbers are there. Their average is 42. Means x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6. Because any odd number you start, 31. Next odd number, consecutive odd number after 31. 33 plus 2. Then again plus 2, 35. Then again plus 2, 37. Because they said consecutive odd numbers. Average of this is 42. You know average is sum of terms divided by 4 terms. 4 terms is having x. 4x. 2, 4, 6 is 12. Divided by 4 is 42. Means x is nothing but, divide by 4 here. X is nothing but 39. X is nothing but 39. Now the question is regarding B and D. B is 41. D is 45. 41 into 45. See the units place 1 into 5. My answer should end with 5. It might be none or it should be option A. 41 into 45. Right. Then sir, there is none and option A. Fine. What we can do? We can split this as 40 into 45 plus 1 into 45. Calculator not allowed. 40 into 45 is 4 into 45 is 180. 1800 plus 45, you got 1840. Option A is correct. If none is not there, with units place directly we can attack, but none is available, so we have to be careful. Product of B and D. B is nothing but 41, x plus 2. D is nothing but x plus 6. You know x value 39, you can consider this. Sum of terms divided by number of terms is what? Average is what? Right. So now again water related question. Let me check how many of you can handle that water related question next one. Two candidates X and Y. I hope you can solve this bit better. Five options. In an election, each voter voted for one of two candidates X and Y. If the number of votes that candidate X received 1 by 5 more than the number of votes that Y received, then what is the fraction of the total vote that candidate X received? It's actually equation solving. Guys, what's your answer? X received 1 by 5 more than Y received. Then what is X out of total? X received 1 by 5 more than the number of votes that Y received. Means X is nothing but 1 plus 1 by 5 of Y. Can I write like that? X received 1 into Y means same. X and Y both are same. But X is how much extra? 1 by 5th part of Y extra. 1 by 5 more than what Y received. It means 1 plus 1 by 5 means 6 by 5. Okay. So total votes are 11. X part is 5. 6 out of 11 is the answer. See. It's a basic question. 6 out of 11. X is to Y is 6 is to 5. Total is 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. Each voter voted for whom? X and Y. Let us say if X got 60, Y will get 50. Total votes are 110. 60 out of 110 is 6 by 11 only. If total votes are 110, X got 60, Y got 50 because there is nothing, not polled, nothing given. All voters, they voted either for X or Y. Okay, there is no other deviation. So 6 out of 11. What is Y votes? Y out of total is 5 by 11. Super. 5 by 11. It's ratio concept, voters mixing. Good question. Now, percentages. Previous question 6 out of 11. X received 6 out of 11. We'll go for the next one. Yes, all this. Now, if you look into this, okay, so total number of books, whether you know, not given, you have to calculate total. Again, as this is percentage, no, I'll take that liberty. I'll take total equal to 100. So remaining books is itself 6,300, so no problem. I'll take total is equal to something called 100, I assume. Okay. Then as per the first line, 20% are Hindi, 20 went to Hindi. Then what is left over? 80. Among 80, 50% of the remaining for 80, 50% remaining is 80. 50% of that means 40. This is given to English. Then what is remaining? 40. 30% of this. For 40, 10% is for 30% means 12. Given to French. What is left over? 28. Are you understanding this? I assume total is 100. Okay, Hindi 20 gone. Then 80 available. Among 80, 50%. Among 80, 50%. 40. Then 40 available. Among the 30%, 12 gone. 28 is available. But in question they given, this available is 6,300. Now I have to give the connection between 28 and 6300. How these two are linked, right? Then same thing I have to, or else simple. 28 is related to 6300. What is total here as per our assumption? Total is nothing but 100. How this is linked? Now see, 7 4 times, 7 900 times. Now 4 to 100 multiply by 25. Here multiply by 25, 2002, 225. So 22,500 is the answer. Option C. I got as per the analysis 28, but in question they are given the leftover books are 6300. So 28 is 6300, then 100 is what? We have to find the link. You can cross multiply. 28 is 6300. What is 100 equal to question mark? You can cross multiply and do. Or else I am giving the relation between that. 4 become 900. Do into 25. 100 become 9 into 25. 225. And those 2 zeros extra. 22,500. I'll give the other method single line. This also I don't recommend in exam. This is easy one to understand. I don't know, I assumed and I'm proceeding as per the question point of view. But in exam, what I recommend you people to go with one line. See, guys, listen. From total initially, what is gone? 20% given to Hindi, 80. Then 50% gone, means 50% available. Then 30% gone, then 70% available. That's equal to 60,000. This equation also directly answer. Why? What is that 80? 20 gone. Why second 50? Then 50 gone. Next 70 because 30 gone. Now 80% means 80 divided by 50% means can I write half? 70% means 70 divided by 100. Now this 0, this 0, this 0, this 0 cancel, 2 ones, 2 fours. Right. So here 7 900. This is 25. You observe T is nothing but 900 into 25. This is second method where you got the answer straightforward. But you have to understand why 80, why 50, why 70. Sir, in question 50% of the remaining, sir. Yes, sir. This is remaining only, no? T into 80, that's remaining part only. So they said 30% of remaining, sir. Yes, this is remaining part only. Already something gone, among remaining 30% gone. Available is 70. Available books are 70. They said finally after all distribution, available books are 6,300. Among total, 20 gone, available is 80. Then 50 gone, available is 50. Then 30 gone, available is 70. That entire equation is equal to 6,300. This is recommended in exam, but lot of people may not understand what is happening in this equation. For better understanding this method, in exam, this method, second method is okay. First method for understanding. But for calculation point of view, this may be done fastly. That's what my thought process, which is convenient for you, you can go. Now, what about this 11th question? Five options. 169 divided by question mark means x. X divided by 400, we'll get x square. 13 into 20, we have to do square root, right? 13 square into 20 square will get 260. Discussing this for more than 30 seconds means we are killing the time, so skip and go. 260 is the answer. It's a very basic question. Now, averages. Yeah, whenever question crossed three lines, then you people feel, yes sir, why this question? No, you have to do, don't be in that assumption. You solve this please. See, 27.5 is the initial average. Then two students of average weight 35.25 left and two new students of average 33.5 join. Then average weight of the class become 27.4. First thing, let me give you with equations. Then without using pen and paper, how to do, we'll do. First thing is just okay for understanding. Because initially if I go for without pen and paper solution, you may not understand directly. First let me give the paper based okay equation related. Then without equations. Yeah. See what is average is sum of terms divided by number of terms. What is sum or total divided by number of terms also. Then what is sum equal to average into? See, entire topic, these two formulas is sufficient actually. Average into number of terms. NT means number of terms we consider. Right. Now here, you want total number of students, okay. Average weight is finally 27.4 after the changes. Average is 27.4. How you got the 27.4 is, initially there are n students whose average is 27.5. From the 2 students whose average 35.25 removed, and 2 students whose average is 33.5 is joined, divided by average is sum divided by total. What is the total number of students? 2 left and 2 joined. What is the total? N, that's equal to 27.4. Or understand that equation? Average is total divided by number of total weight. What is the total weight? Is initial weight from the 2 people left and 2 people joined. Those 2 people combined weight. Those 3 people new joined weight. Minus and plus divided by n. Now do the smart work. Okay, that n, sir, point is that don't worry. This n go to that side 27.4 and here 27.5. 0.1. The difference will be 0.1. Difference will be equal to 0.1 n. Yeah, this n will go to this side. So this is 27.5. 0.1 n minus, here 2 common, or else okay, if you multiply by 2, this is 67, this is 70.5. 67 and 70.5. So the difference 67 and 70.5 is nothing but 3.5. N is equal to 35. Option B. Sir, without pen and paper solution, without equation, I'll let you know now. But before that, you complete this. Any doubts in this, please? Average is total divided by, that's the same. No change. I didn't change anything there. Among initial total weight, 2 people left and 2 people joined. Then the average is changed. It becomes 27.4. And okay, how we got 0.1, sir? Cross multiply 27.4 and here 27.5 and few steps we should do it in your mind, even it is equation. Don't write all equations on paper. It will drag more and more time that you have to follow here. Okay, don't expect every step to write on paper. Right, sir, then you said without pen and paper, listen, if you attend for the average regular classes, I said average is equal distribution. Average purpose is equal distribution. Right. Initially, how much is the average? 27.5. Final average? 27.4. How much decrease? 0.1 decrease for each and every. If the average decrease by 1 means everybody is decreased by 1 is the meaning. Average is equal distribution. If suppose everyone got 5 marks extra, average will be 5 marks extra. Previous average increased by 5. If everybody weight is increased by 1 kg, the average weight of this class will be increased by 1. Reverse also same. If average decreased by 1 means I can understand everybody is decreased by 1. Here 27.5 is the initial average. It becomes 27.4. 0.1 average decreased means everybody decreased by 0.1. How many students are? See, actually what is the change? 2 students left with more weight, 2 students joined with less weight. 2 into 35.25 means 2 students 35, 2 into 35.25, 70.5. Joined is 2 into 33.5, 67. Now, yes, it's by average decreases, here it is decreased. How much decrease? 3.5. Each and every student 0.1 decrease. Overall 3.5 decrease means if it is 35 students, then only possible. If it is 35 students, then only possible. Easy, 3.5 decreased total. Okay, but average is decreased by 0.1. So 3.5, 0.1 decrease means if it is 35 students, 35 into 0.1 is 3.5, then only possible. If it is 40 students, 40 into 0.1, 4 average should decrease. If question, yes, if question 4 decrease means the answer is 40. 4 decrease, 0.1 average, every student 0.1 decrease. Overall 4 decrease means 40 students are required. That logic without using pen and paper you can solve directly, but this is using equation. Many will understand this equation as I mentioned, but that analysis what we did only half of you people understand that. That I cannot change now immediately, so we'll go for next please. So what is the next one? Average 20 men is 50. Now find new men whose average 40 is. Join them. Find the average age of. This is weighted average concept, or you can do directly also. What is the new average? See, again, equation, next is analysis. Without using equation, first one with the equation. With the equation, average means total divided by number of people is initially 20 men, then 5 new men. Total is 20 men, average is 50. This 5 men average is 40. 1200 divided by 25. So which is 12 into 4, because 100 divided by 25 is 4. 40 equation. Now analysis, listen. Analysis, you listen. See, if suppose first 20 men average is how much? 50. If this 5 men also average is 50 means overall average 50 only, no change. This question given in Infosys actually. They said 20 men average is 50. Next 5 men average is 50. What's the overall average also 50? Okay. If suppose this is 50 means, okay, there is no problem. But this is 40. 40 for how many people? 5. 50 and 40 difference? 10. 5 into 10? 50 should be decreased. Total how many people are there? 25. So 50 divided by 25, 2 decrease. Previous average 50, 2 decrease means 40. Without equation you can do. I repeat a second method without using equation. See, initially 20 min average is 50. Now 5 min average is 40, only 10 less. One candidate 10 less. How many candidates are there? 5 candidates. 5 into 10, 50 less. 50, okay, 50 should be, average should be equal distribution. 50 less, but I have to give it to everybody. How many total people now? 25. 50 should be decreased for 25 members, means 2 for each one. If everybody is decreased by 2, average decreased by 2. Initial average is 50. 2 decrease means 48. That equal distribution will work everywhere actually. But you have to connect to that concept. Some people may not connect, that's why I'm giving equation. Don't scratch your head, okay, we are giving equation for that. If you are connected, fine, well and good. If not, go with the equations. But definitely there is 10 to 20 seconds time saved is there. If we can connect to that second concept without pen and paper, we can save 10 to 20 seconds timer. Next one, Asha Visha. Okay. Good driving, right? So fine. So Asha spent 60% and Nisha spent 70% of their respective monthly salaries. Nisha kept 60% of remaining as savings and gave the remaining 2,100 to her sister. Good. What was the Asha's monthly expenditure if her monthly salary was 25% less than that of Nisha's salary? Now, try this. Good question actually. But always our mantra will be helpful. When I don't know, I'll assume and go ahead. To make things easy, because entire question percentages except one number 2100. except one number entire percentage means I can go with my assumption. Okay, it will work out. Everyone try from your end, later I will discuss. Guys, if we see this question, we don't know the salaries of Asha and Nisha, right? So we assume Nisha salary, any value it's your wish, no problem. I'm considering Nisha salary is 10,000. Let it be. Later we'll correct it. I'm assuming Nisha salary is 10,000, maybe dollars. Instead of rupees, okay, it sounds good, no? So some dollars or something, okay. So 10,000 is the salary, right? Now Nisha spent 70% of the monthly salary means 7,000, and remaining is what? Remaining, sir, 7,000 I written as 70. Okay, agreed. Okay, remaining is 3,000. Among remaining, 60% are savings. 60% means 1,800. Then what is remaining? 1,200 should be given to sister. But in question, what is the remaining? They said. So I have to give the link between these two. I got 1,200, but in question it is nothing but 2,100. So 2,100, 1,200 link is to be given. So this is given in the question as 2,100. Then if I know Nisha's salary, then I can find Asha's salary because Asha's salary is 25% less than Nisha. That can be obtained. That's not a problem. Now this 1,200 should be linked to 2,100. What I will do, 3 0 0 0 0 out, then 3 4 times, 3 7 times, 4 linked with 7, multiply by 25, 100 linked with 1,175. Okay, now Nisha salary is 17,500 is the correct one. 1,200 linked to 2,100, two zeros cancel, 4 related to 7. Then I multiply by 25, 100 related to 175. Nisha salary, what we assumed? 10,000, but correct is 17,500. Question is it Nisha salary? Asha salary. Asha salary is 25% less than. Okay, so 25% means we'll write 3 by 4. 1 minus 1 by 4. 25% means 1 by 4. We can do 1 minus 1 by 4. So 1 minus 1 by 4th of this. Or 3 by 4th of that. Right, so 25 times, so 3 into 75 into 175. So my answer should end with 5. Is there any option ending with 5? 175 only link, right? Nisha salaries? Asha, okay, for monthly salary was 25% less than that. 25% is 1 by 4 only, 3 by 4. 175 into 100, that is 25, 3 into 25. So I got 75 into 175. Expenditure, okay. Monthly salary is clearly mentioned. So Asha monthly salary is 25% less than Nisha. We got Asha salary. Then finally question is Asha expenditure. Options are not there, no problem with that. See the next question. See this next question. A can do a work in 6 days. B is 25% more efficient than A. B is more efficient means time taken should be less. How long B alone take to finish the work? A alone can do the work in 6 days. Now listen, A can complete the work in 6 days. B alone is the question. If B efficiency is 100, efficiency, E stands for efficiency. If B efficiency is 100, A efficiency is 125. Up to here, is it clear? And guys, time and efficiency are inversely proportional. Okay, I don't know what is B time taken alone. A time taken is 6. What do you have to do? 6 by x is nothing but equal to 125 by 100. We have to write inversely, not 100 by 25. Inversely proportional, we have to write reverse. More time taken means less efficient. More efficient means less time taken. Now this is 25 5 times, 25 4 times. Okay, so x is nothing but 24 by 5, which is 4 by 5. 24 divided by 5 in mixed fraction 4 by 5 days. B alone can complete the work in 4 by 5 days. This is question regarding time and work. Next one, directions related question. A is to the west of B. B is north of C. D is something. So what is the shortest distance between A and D is the question. Shortest distance between A and E. A is to the west of B with 6 meters. B is to the north of C with 8 meters. D is south of B with 16 meters. E is to the west of D with 6 meters. Now shortest distance between A and E. We have to draw the diagram. A is west of B means left side. 6 meters. B is to the north of C. B is above C. 8 meters. D is south of B. 60 meters means here C to D is 8. D is south of B. C is already south of B. Then B and C will be in the same line. The distance between C and D is actually okay 8. And E is to the east of D. And the distance is sorry E is to the east of D. Wait. I have to go for right side. E is to the east of D. I have to put in this side. Now the shortest distance between A and E. Guys, vertically 16, horizontally 12. Root of 16 square plus 12 square. We got 400. Root 400 is 20. Answer is 20. The shortest distance means always Pythagoras theorem we have to apply. The shortest distance between these, we'll get a right angle triangle. Okay, horizontal is 6 plus 6. Okay, 12, vertically 16. So root of 12 square plus 16 square, which is 400, which is nothing but 20. The shortest distance between A and E is nothing but 20. Pythagoras theorem will be formed here. 20 is the answer. So option B, 20, you have 10 root 2, 20 root 2, 20 and all. Answer 20 is correct. Right, so next one. Is this completed actually? This question is completed. Thought to the right of R, N, we solve this it seems. Now this question dear, in the English alphabet, what is the third letter to the left of the eighth letter, to the right of fifth letter, to the left of M? Yes, everyone say this question. It is very simple. 3 left, 8 right, 5 left. Total 8 left and 8 right you have to go. Means you are in the same position. No sir, I will calculate sir. Okay. Fifth letter to the left of M. M, okay, before first letter. Okay, then second letter, third letter you have to go. For that 8th right, you will cross M and go after that. Then again from there third left. So it will come to the same place actually. You have to move here, then move. In the sense, I'll just give the diagrammatic approach. So here we'll go for 5 this side, then 8 this side, then again 3 back. Left 5, then right 8, then again 3 back. So it will come to the same place only. It won't disturb much. Notice that there is something I got one left remote. Suppose let us say they given 9 right is given, then finally 1 right will be there. M 1 right means N. Some cases here it is cancelled 0. If suppose you got 9 right and 8 left, the result will be 1 right you have to go. From M 1 right means N. So sometimes it may be left over here both cancel. We got M only. Good question this is again. Now cubes and dice related. It's not L, I think I. That's what typing error again. Okay, fine. Now listen, this is cubes and dice question, important in TCS as well and all other companies. So the question is regarding I opposite is what? Here any number opposite I will calculate. Sir, maybe you that is L, not you, I. It is B. Okay, maybe whatever it might be. I will give you all opposite pairs. We have how many opposite pairs for cube? 3 opposite pairs, front and back, top and bottom, left and right. Okay, we have 3 opposite pairs, all 3 opposite I will give. Listen, one shortcut method, if there is one common side in two different diagrams here x, y, z, okay, in x and y, is there anything common? One is common, right? One. From there clockwise you mention the numbers. What is the clockwise? 1 to 4 in X diagram. In Y diagram, 1, 3, 5. Then 2 and 3 are opposite, 4 and 5 are opposite. 2 and 3 are opposite, 4 and 5 are opposite. Okay. Then what is remaining numbers? How many opposite pairs? 3. 2 fixed means automatically remaining must be opposite pair. 1 and 6 must be opposite. So all opposite pairs you will get. If they ask what is 3 opposite, the answer is 2. If they ask what is 5 opposite means 4. 1 opposite means 6. 6 opposite 1. 3 opposite means one simple logic. Sir, you taken only x and y. Some people may argue, sir, I'll take y and z. Okay, do that also. Among y and z, which is common here? Is it 1 common or 2 common? Among y and z, how many? Which is common? 5. Okay. 5 from that right clockwise, please. Here, 1 and 3. In Z diagram, 5 after 6 and 2. Now you observe 1 and 6 are, then 3 and 2 are, 1 and 6, 3 and 2 opposite, conveys other remaining 2 numbers are what? 4 and 5 must be opposite. You see, it's one of the method. There are many methods to solve. One of the method which will help you to find all opposite pairs. There are 2 more methods that will help you only to find one opposite pair. But this method, what is the thing required? In 2 different diagrams, one common side. Sir, I'll take x and z. It's your wish, dear. X and z, which is common? 2. From that, right clockwise. If you miss the order, answer will be wrong. Sir, one I write clockwise, one I write anti-clockwise, then I don't do anything. No, nothing in my hands. So you write it clockwise from that one common side. Okay, so very simple logic to handle cubes and dice. Nothing new. Right? There are 3 methods. This is one method which is a bit powerful to find all 3 opposite pairs in one shot. Fine. So next one. Paper folding, paper cutting. Paper folding, paper cutting. Okay. Now here you folded this part. Your above part is folded. Okay. Then they folded diagonally. Now they cut it. Right. Now listen. This is already folded. So here your cutting is there means here cutting is there. Will you agree? Then here if you open that, here also half cut, here half cut. Above and below circle is agreed. Agreed or not? Because this below cut water is there, it will affect to above cut also because wait, left side, yeah. Here left side is also there, no? This side, that will affect this side as well. You are folded diagonally, let's say this one. Diagonally you folded, wait. If you cut here, this will affect to this one or this one? Here. You folded. This will come to this place. And listen, I will change the color for your better understanding. If you cut here, that will affect here. Same color, that effect is there. Now, if you unfold, all these are this here, this here. Okay, above will be this. And middle one also, there is some cutting here. Okay, when you unfold here, some cutting will come. Right? So, middle is some rhombus shape, cutting circles above. Okay, so among these options, two circles required, A and B out. And here, cuttings in this corners as well. This is no cuttings here. D correct. We saw there is right side cutting in question itself. In this shape, there is a cutting in right side. Here you can observe there is already cutting here. That will affect to left and right. So we can go for option D. Paper folding, paper cutting. Next. Yeah, now it's a big task for you. 6 people, 6 different countries. Sorry, 7 people, 7 employees, A to Z, and okay, they belongs to 3 neighboring countries, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. So fine. So you can see the entire question now. Yeah. Study the following information. 7 employees of the income tax department A, B, C, D, E, F, and G travel to 3 neighboring countries such as Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. Each of them traveled on a different day of a week in such a condition that no 2 employees can travel on the same day. So it's very simple. 7 employees, 7 different days. Monday to Sunday. 7 employees name you note down A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but they are going to only not 7 countries, only 3 countries. Right. So now I hope you noted down this in a rough way. Monday to Sunday, people names are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 3 countries: Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and India, neighboring countries. Okay. Pakistan, sorry. Yeah. Fine. Now this is the data you crack. Minimum 2 employees travel to each country. So Bangladesh minimum 2, Pakistan minimum 2, so Sri Lanka minimum 2. One of the country 3 people also. Now your job is how many went to Sri Lanka, who went to Sri Lanka, how many people that we need to track, day on which days you need to track. So this is the entire data, please try to solve. Okay, so there are a lot of questions they given. Okay, we'll see one by one. Now we'll map for the days first of all. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll go for the direct data given in the question. So what is the direct data given in the question is E traveled on Wednesday. So E mapped, okay. And they given the employee who traveled on Bangladesh traveled on Tuesday. So Bangladesh Tuesday, Pakistan Saturday. You fill those things, okay. Then we may got some clue. Right, fine. Then G traveled on Sunday, G traveled on Sunday, but not to Pakistan. Sorry, this is Saturday travel for Pakistan. I written Saturday. This is not for Pakistan. Fine. Okay. Next, direct information first you map. You have traveled to Bangladesh, but neither on Tuesday nor on Saturday. So fine, we'll write F Bangladesh, and it can be possible Monday, Thursday, Friday. Three things are possible. They said neither Tuesday nor Saturday. Tuesday already gone. Saturday not possible. It can be Monday or Monday. Okay, I have to write it. Fine, there is still data. Okay, A travel to Sri Lanka on Monday. Fine, so A gone. Then possibility for F is Thursday or Friday. So far A possibility is Thursday or Friday. Okay. And still we'll see what is the other data. Fine. So this is completed. F traveled Bangladesh. Fine. G traveled on Sunday but not to Pakistan. The employee who traveled to Bangladesh, all this done. C traveled to Sri Lanka but not on Thursday. So C, yeah. C Sri Lanka but not on Thursday. Sri Lanka, two slots should be empty. Person and country. Both should be empty. That's available in Thursday and Friday. C not on. So C must be on. So C Sri Lanka. Then when Friday is logged, F Bangladesh must be on Thursday. Okay. Fine. Now we're left with two persons and two countries required. So already Sri Lanka two times, Bangladesh two times. Pakistan should come one more time minimum. So here Pakistan not there. So Pakistan must be there on Wednesday. Because every country should come minimum two times. If you observe, Bangladesh two times, Sri Lanka two times completed. Pakistan is it's not possible on Sunday. So definitely Pakistan must be on Wednesday. So Sunday may be, as per the data now, it can be any of those. It can be Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka or Bangladesh. Sunday can be Sri Lanka or Bangladesh. We cannot say as of now. As of now, we'll see the remaining data. And okay, two persons are left over. Who is the two persons left over? D and okay, B and D. So where is this B and D? Any yeah, B did not travel to. So last is B. So okay, B. Yeah, here B. Then this will be D. Now only thing last all data I think it's completed. We are worrying about Sunday, which country. In fact, they are asking who among the 7 employees traveled on Saturday. D. Traveled on Saturday D, but Sunday, which country is not clear? I think so as per the data given. Okay, so only one question I mentioned, but there are a lot of other questions they given. I shown only one question here. So this is good question, arrangements oriented. First thing everyone should do basic is map all the direct data given. Then we can do trial and error and we can handle. Don't just see the question. Don't if you don't start, answer will not end. So you have to start, keep doing, then you can handle it better. And same question is discussed in previous session as well. We said overall shape is hexagon, but there is cutting happen, so it should be a octagon. This and this is the one possibility. Okay, here while redrawing, it might be a issue, but this is the one we discussed similar question, same question, not similar. Okay, here it's folding happened, it will come like this, and this punch, there is a gap actually. While redrawing, they not drawn properly. Gap is there. Here also gap is there. Okay, as this is folding. But what is this hexagon or octagon? We discussed already. As this is cutting happening in the middle, those hexagon become octagon. Now, this is bit related to English. I am not the right person exactly, but we'll try it. Okay. How many meaningful English words can be made with the letters of the word TTIS? We have to use each letter only once. So, tips is one of that. Tips. Spit. Yes. Pits. Pit means hole. Pits. P-I-T-S. Sorry. P-I-T-S. Don't say sir, IT is there, easy is there. We have to use each letter once and we need all those letters should be taken. Don't say it is there, easy is there. Okay, don't go in it is there, not like okay, we have to use all the four letters. Tips, pit and pits. Pits is the pit means hole. Pits, all these words are available. Three is the answer. Related to English, we need to shuffle those and we can you find meaningful word. How many words can be arranged means it comes in a permutation combination. Four letters, 4 or 4 factorial, depends on the letters should be used only once. Means 4 factorial only, not 4 power 4, repetition not allowed. How many words can be found with or without meaning? Then 4 factorial 24. But here they clearly mention meaningful. It's related to English. Now this one, in place of plus put division, in place of minus multiplication, in place of division put as plus. In fact, they are interchanging the symbols. Rather plus is the division, division place plus. Minus as multiplication, multiplication as minus. After doing that, find the value of that expression. You have to default use boatsnstreams principle whenever there is multiple operations to perform at a time. So 36 minus 12 divided by 4 plus 6 into, sorry, plus is division, divided by 2 minus as multiplication. Right, so first we need to perform division. Okay, 36 minus 3 plus 3 into 3. Then we got 33 plus 9, which is 40. Option A. See, option D, why they given no? Some people will go for option D. How, sir? They do from left to left hand to right hand directly. What is 36 minus 12? 36 minus 12. 24 divided by 4. 6 plus 6. 12 divided by 2. 16 to 3. If you don't follow the both master and you do simply left to right and that option also given. So we have to default apply. So they not mention the question. No need to mention by default. Whenever there are multiple mathematical operations to perform, you have to take the priority and you have to go according to that. Okay, so option A is correct. Now, his mother is the wife of my father's son. Brothers and sisters I have none. Looking to a photo, a man, looking to a photo of a man, Harsh said that his mother, that man mother, photo, a man is there, man mother is the wife of Harsh father's son. Brothers and sisters I have none. Means Harsh is the only child of the parents. Brother and sisters I have none. So my father's son means Harsh only will come. Because brothers and sisters is having none. right? So listen, his mother means man mother. Here I have to read it from back to front. My means Harsh. Harsh father son. Okay, we have to take Harsh only because Harsh is not having brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters I have none. So okay, Harsh wife. Harsh wife. Yeah, this entire meaning is Harsh. Harsh wife is man mother. Harsh wife is nothing but man mother. Now how is which whom he Harsh is looking? Son. His son. Harsh is looking his son. Harsh wife and man mother both are same. Man mother and Harsh wife both are same. Man mother is Harsh wife. The entire decoding Harsh father son is nothing but Harsh only because brothers and sisters Harsh is having none. So Harsh is looking to his son. Now averages concept. A serious question. Average age of the members of a family is 35. Okay. How many members we don't know. So n members let it be. After 5 years, a member of age 55 years is no more. Now the new average of the family becomes 37. The 37 is after 5 years. Right. So listen, we don't know how many number of people here. Okay, let it be 30 n members. After 5 years, the average is 37 for n minus 1. Okay, here n people, here n minus 1 people. N people average is 35. N minus 1 people average is 37. Okay, that is after 5 years. After 5 years. Okay, fine. Now you can map and calculate n value actually. That one member removed age is 55 after 5 years. Present age is 50 then actually. After 5 years is 55 means present is 50. You can take in that fashion also. But let's see how many number of people initially actually 5 years ago means initially. So how can you write the equation? This is bit options are given 4, 5, 6, 7, all those. After one person is no more, then the average become 37. So what's your n value? Or you can say no more or one person is excluded. One person is excluded from the family, so the average become 37. Okay. Now what we can do? So initially total, okay, total is 35 into n. Now 37 into n minus 1 is the total. Initial total, now total is 37 into n minus 1. But what is the relationship between this total and that total? From here to there. What is the relation between total and total dash? Average is okay given, total is average into, or sum is average into number of people. Average is 37, number of people is n minus 1. Here average is 35, number of people is n. But this is after 5 years. That too removing one person whose age is 55 after 5 years. So now listen, when, okay, now you have to just simply go 35 into n, right, plus 5 into n. What is this 5 into n? Everybody age is increased by 5 years. After 5, now present your age is 35. After 5 years your age will be 40. Right. So everybody age is increased by 5. How many people are there in the family? N people. That must be equal to 37 into n minus 1 plus 55. N minus 1, okay, that one person missing is at the time of death is 55. Excluding that person, average is 37. If we include total, must be same. This total, that total will be same. Left side, how many people are there? N. Right side also now? N only. N minus 1. Now if I add that 55, N only. So both must be equal. And now solve that equation. Both must be equal. So 40 and 37, 3n, 55 and 37, difference is 18. N is nothing but equal to 6. Option B. But how you written this equation, sir? Or else maybe for a better idea, listen, sorry. I think this is easy. Guys, current average is 35 years. After 5 years, your average is 40. Everybody age will be increased by 5. Average is 40 directly. Okay, instead of plus 5, present average is 40. With that person, without that person, average is 37. You can write directly 40n. This is nothing but 40 into n. Because, okay, present average is 35. After 5 years, average is 40. 10 people 40 into n. Right hand side also n minus 1 plus that one person who is no more is also kept, so count is matching. N value 6. Many people will worry about how to write that equation. Okay, problem is that, so you just check once. Okay, instead of equation we can go like this also, dear. That's listen. It's simple. Average is 40, here average is 37. Is it increasing or decreasing? 40 now, not 35. We have to take 40. Average is 37. How much decrease? 3 decrease. Average 37, but that person missed out, carry is 55. Difference 18. 18, 3 decrease means 18 divided by 3, 6. Directly we can attack actually. No need to go for this equation also. If we have both bring it to same scenario. Present this average 40, that average is 37. Means 3 decrease. Everybody is decreased by 3. Okay, fine. But average 37 now. What's that person left over is 55. 18 gap. 3 decrease means 6% are required. 18 gap, 3 decrease means initially 6% are required. So initially how many people are there is nothing but 6. Present 5 people are there. One person is no more. So you have to see the question in a better way. Now see the next one. 1700, what must be added? Sometimes with what is the least number to be multiplied? What is the least number to be subtracted? Guys, they're asking many questions like that. Added, multiplied, subtracted, divided to make it a perfect square. We'll discuss all that for this question here. Here only added is there. I want adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. All 4 questions we need to answer. Options may not be there. Let it be. But I want all these questions answered. What, okay, suppose what to be added to make it as a perfect square means I need to go close to that 1700, right? Perfect squares. You know 40 square is nothing but 1600. 41 square is 1681. How can you write 41 square? You know, if you know previous, I think I already discussed this shortcut, or else you just see, if you know previous value square, next value square, 41 square is nothing but 40 square plus 40 plus 41, simple. 1681. So what is 42 square? 41 square plus 41 plus 42. So 1681 plus 83. 1681 plus 83, 1764. So I have to add 64. How much to be added to make it a perfect square is okay. Guys, how much to be subtracted? Means before 1700, what is the perfect square? 1681. 19 to be subtracted. How much to be added is 64. Subtracted is okay 19. That's what they may change question. So 1700 subtracted 19 to make it as a perfect square. Adding 64. With what you need to multiply, sir? Multiply with 70 to make it as a perfect square, because 1700 is 17 into 100. Is 100 perfect square? Yes. Now 17 should be a perfect square. Means I should multiply with 17. What is the least number you need to multiply the given so that it will become perfect square? Means I should multiply by 17, because 100 is already perfect square. Or else write any number as prime number power. 1700 is 17 into 2 square into 5 square. Here power is even means perfect square. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Power is here odd. 17 power 1 odd number. I need even, then it become perfect square. Means I should multiply by 17 to make it as a perfect square. Least number which to be multiplied to make it a perfect square is 17. Least number to be divided is also 17. If I divide by 17, 100. 100 is a perfect square. So division multiplication is 17. Okay. Let us say you have a situation like this. Let us say you have a situation like a number is 2 cube into 3 power 4 into 5 power 1. Now, what is the least number to multiply to get a perfect square? Perfect square required to be multiplied, to be divided to make it as a perfect square. We said perfect square is power should be, there is no worry with 3 power 4. This should be even means I should multiply by 2. 5 power 1 power should be even means I should multiply by 5. So 2 into 5, 10. 10 is required to be multiplied, then it will convert as a perfect square. Right? Given number as prime number power, then you will get the idea. The same logic, I have to divide by 10. If I divide by 2, 2 square, perfect square. If I divide by 5, 5 will be out. Perfect square will be obtained. So I should divide by 10, I should multiply by 10 to get as a perfect. So least number, I can divide with 8 into 5, 40 also. I'll get perfect square. But they're asking least number to be divided. I can divide the 2 cube into 5, 40. 2 cube 5 cancel. 3 power 4, 81 is perfect square. But you have to ask about least number. Don't remove entire 2 cube and 5 power 1. We need power as a even. Least to be removed from that. Okay. Now next one, percentages. Similar questions we discussed. Let us see, can you handle this question or not? In a college, 12% of total students are interested in sports. This is wrong data, right? 3 by 4 of total students are interested in dance. Maybe it's vice versa. 10% of students are interested in singing and remaining 15 students are not interested in any activity. Here not 15, 150 we get more number. So how many students are there in the college? That's what they are asking. None of these 600, 500 cannot be determined, also mentioned. Three by 4 means 75%. Total 100%. Total 100%. Among that, sports, dance, singing. 15 are out of this. Sports, dance, singing. 15 are not in any of this. Dance is 75%, 3 by 4 means. 10% is singing. Sports is 12%. You may argue, sir, 75 plus 12, 87. 87 plus 10, 97. 97% is in the circle. 3% is not there. 3% equal to 15. 1% is 5. 100% equal to 500. Option 500 available, sir. No, actually cannot be determined because that will say only sports. 12% interested in only sports that I mentioned. There may be people who are interested in sports and dance. Both also. They didn't mention that use the word only sports like that. They not mention that in the question. So, and in fact, there is nothing like student is not participated in more than one activity. They not mention that also. If they mention at least that one point, student is not participated in more than one activity means then I can say 12% is only sports. I can consider 75% is only dance. I can consider singing 10% is only for singing. I can consider. But there is no statement like okay, they have participated in not more than one activity is not mentioned. So here there may be a common area. I cannot answer this question. Don't go for 500. That's not the correct approach. Why? Related to percentages, they given 30% of A is added to 40% of B. The answer is 80% of B. So you can clearly understand 30% of A plus 40% of B equal to 80% of B. You can directly say actually 30% of A equal to 40% of B. Directly we can say that, or else okay, if you want we can write the equation 30% of A added to 40% of B is equal to 80% of B, then you can see the difference between them is 40. Then A by B is nothing but 4 by 3. Okay, percentage is 133.33, but question, what percentage of A is B? B is what percentage of A? B is nothing but 3 by 4. 3 by 4 means 75%. 3 by 4 means 75%, option B. Last line many people are not understanding what percentage of A is B. Means B is what percentage of A is the question. They can directly ask B is what percentage of A. B out of A, what is that percentage? So here B divided by A is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 in terms of percentage is 75. Percentage is related question. Right. Let's see the next one. Pipes and cisterns related question. Two pipes A and B can fill the tank in 8 hours and 6 hours respectively. If they are open in alternate hours, pipe A is open first. How many hours it will take to fill the tank? And options here 8, 6, 7, 10, none of this. Yes, solve this question. But in alternate hours, your answer should be within the given timings. 8 and 6 is minimum, maximum is 8. Your answer should be between 6 and 8. Okay, it might be 7, our option is none. Remaining all are wrong here. It can be 7 or none of this. Alternate hours, okay, suppose 3, A, B, C, 3 are there. Even though among that it should be more than minimum, less than maximum. If 3 timings are there, 8, 9, 10, it should be more than 8, less than 10 answer must be. Within the given timings only your answer. If it is alternate days concept or alternate hours concept. Here our basic thing in time and work or pipes and systems is, we don't know the tank capacity. Here tank how much capacity is not given. We can assume it. Here A can fill the tank in 8 hours, B can fill the tank in 6 hours. Or else in time and work, A can complete the work in 8 hours, B can complete the work in 6 hours. What is the work here is they have to fill the tank. I am assuming my tank capacity is 24 liters. Why you went for 24, sir? Which can be divided by 8 and 6. LCM for 8 and 6. We can assume any value. Tank capacity 1 liter, 10 liter, X liters also you will get the answer. But for comfortable calculations and all, we are taking LCM for 8 and 6, which is 24 liters. Now, if tank, this is assumption I am putting, assume. We are assuming a value which is convenient for calculation. 24 liters. Now, 24 liters you are filling in 8 hours means 3 liter per hour. 24 liters you are filling in 6 hours means 4 liter per hour. So, what is this 3 liter per hour means in 1 hour? You can fill 3 liters here. In 1 hour you can fill 4 liters. That meaning you have to know because first hour which is open, which pipe? What it can do in that 1 hour? What it can do in that 1 hour? What is the job done by A in first 1 hour? It can fill 3 liters. B 4 liters. So now as these alternate, first hour what is the job done? First hour A is there, and as per this meaning, 1 hour it is alone there, it can fill 3 liters. Second hour which is available? B. Second hour what B can do? B can fill 4 liters. Now by this time 2 hours are completed. Work is done is 7 liters. This is the next 2 hours also 7 liters. This is first 2 hours 7 liters, next 2 hours 7 liters, next to like that it will keep going. Our task is how many liters? 24. First 2 hours, third hour, fourth hour also 7 liters only there. Now I have to go for 24. I am just multiplying with 3. 6 hours completed. 7 into 3, 21 liters are filled. Is your task completed? Our target is tank is how much capacity? 24. First 2 hours 7 liters, next 2 hours 7, next 2 hours 7 like that. In 6 hours we are able to fill 21 liters. Now 7th hour who will come to picture? 7th hour A will come to picture. What A can do? A we know here. What is A? A can fill 3 liters in 1 hour. Say entire hour, 7th hour, entire A is there. It will fill 3 liters. Our target 24 liters is achieved if in 7 hours. So answer 7 hours is correct. If none is not there, instead of doing all this, if none is not there, my answer should be between 8 and 6, only 7 is available. I can choose. But none is there. And thus, can anyone, if you understand this concept, if B opened first hour, then what would be your answer, please? If B opened first hour. Here, who opened first hour here? Which pipe is open? A. If B opened first hour, what might be final answer? 6 in terms of hours and minutes, or in terms of some mixed fraction, or in terms of decimal point. 6 point something or 6 3 by 4, 6 4 by 4. What is that? 6 3 by 4 hours. That is why who is starting is important. How 6 3 by 4, sir? If B is opening first hour, B will fill 4 liters. Second hour, A will fill 2 hours, 7 liters. 6 hours, 21. 7th hour, B will come. If B started open, first hour open, 7th hour, B will come. B can fill in 1 hour 4 liters. But remaining work is 3 liters only. So 3 by 4th of the hour is sufficient. For 4 liters, 1 hour is required. For 1 liter, 15 minutes. 3 liters means 45 minutes. Your answer should be 6 3 by 4 hours or 6 hours 45 minutes if B is opened at the first. So that's important. And that is why I said answer is between 6 and 8. It can be 7 or it can be 6 point something. Depends on which pipe is opened first. Here pipe A is opened first. Okay, that's why answer is 7 hours. If pipe B opened, then the answer should be 6 3 by 4 or 6.75 or 6 hours 45 minutes. It depends on options how they are giving. Right, so good. Next question. The greater of the, I think maybe the greatest. Okay. A greater of the two numbers whose product is 900 and sum exceeds the difference by 30. Here two numbers are there. The product is 900. Sum exceeds the difference by 30. Sum of those two numbers is 30 more than difference between those two numbers. Product of those two numbers is 900. Now question is, what is the greatest among those two numbers? A and B are x and y are two numbers. X into y is 900. X plus y is 30 plus x minus y. Sum of those two numbers is 30 more than the difference between those two. Now find two numbers which is highest among that is the question. I think 75 I got the idea. Because if you take difference B cancel, you will get A directly there. 900 is also waste actually. You can go for the second one directly. Sum of the two numbers is 30 more than the difference between two numbers. So we can find y, that's the smallest one. Right, xx cancel, right? Y is nothing but 15, sorry, highest is 60 then. Okay. Product is required, so 60 is highest. One of the number is 15, the other number is 60. 15 into 60 then. Product is given already, so one smallest number 15, highest number 60. Directly with the second point, we will get the smallest number. Then put that in the first equation, product equal to 900. 60, sorry, 60. If 20 difference is there means then 90 and 10 will come. 900 has 90 into 10. That 10, 90 is bigger, 10 is smaller. Then difference between sum and this will be equal to 20 like that I have to mention. A plus B, A minus B. Difference. Then they have to say sum is 20 more than that. Then answer will be 90 and 10 will come. Highest is 90. They may change the numbers here. Instead of 30, they may give some other number. Sir, please wait. Those who came late, please wait. Please wait outside. You also said. See the next one related to ages concept. Ages related. Above one is equation solving. We can say now this is Aina is older than Kumkum by 16 years. 6 years ago, the ratio is 18 and 10. Now, what will be the Disha's age? 8 years since. If Disha present age is half of that of Kumkum's present age. Okay. Now, see that they given in question 6 years ago their ages ratio is 18 and 10. Okay. Listen, difference between two people where it is 5 years ago, difference is same. Now present difference between their ages will be same. After 10 years also difference between ages, two persons ages will be same. Let's say you and your father. Okay, 5 years ago, you and your father age difference 20, present also 20. After 10 years also your age and your father age difference is 20. And sir, there's a difference is 16. Here, this is difference. Aina is older than Kumkum by 16. Difference is 16. Here 18 and 10 difference is how much? 8. They given here as a 16, sir. That is 6 years ago, sir. My dear friend, 6 years ago or present or after, difference will remain same. So 6 years ago, the difference is 8. 8 represents 16, means multiplied by 2. Then 6 years ago, Aina age is 36, Kumkum age is 20, multiplied by 2. Now present age, this is 6 years ago situation. I am trying to avoid the equations here. Then what is the present age? Present age of Aina will be 42. Why? Plus 6. 6 years ago 36, present is 42. Now what about Kumkum present age? 26. Right. Now what will be the Disha age 8 years hence? If Disha present age is half of this. So Disha present age is right now 13. 8 years after that means 21. See, they are linking one by one, one by one. Your answer should be 21. Or any other, let me check again. So, because the difference is 8, perfect. So, we want 16. Option none of this is there, don't worry. So, we want 16 gap. So, we doubled it. Okay, fine. So, 6 years ago, 36 and 20 is their ages. Present ages are 42 and 26. Perfect. And you can see difference between them is 16 still. Aina, Kumkum difference 42 and 26 is 16. 36 and 20, they are also 16. So that will maintain. There is no issue. And they clearly mentioned Disha age is half of that of Kumkum age. So it's correct only 13. 8 years sense means after 8 years. 21 is your answer. We can go with none. 21. Or any other correction from your end, please. Present age 6 years ago, now present age situation. That 6 years ago is common for Aina and Kumkum both. If they mention at the starting or ending, it's common for both. Right? So Disha present age is half of that, and they're asking after 8 years what is the Disha age. So it will be 21. None of this, no issues. So let's see about next question related to ages. As his sister, maybe not system. 2 years ago, Prakash was 4 times sister also, no, maybe daughter, 4 times, no? Granddaughter, something, okay, fine. As Sunidhi, why sister, all those, simple. Okay, it's clear. 2 years ago, Prakash was 4 times as old as Sunidhi. 5 years since Prakash age will exceed his sister's age by 9 years. So the ratio of present age of Sunidhi and Prakash, so as his sister, it's sister only then. But sister 4 times is not making sense. Fine, maybe long, maybe you are at the very same age, 9 years, 1 year. At that time, it may happen. Fine. So 2 years ago, Prakash was 4 times as old as his sister Sunidhi. 5 years after, Prakash exceeds his sister age by 9. Guys, again and again and again, same point. Previous question now. Exceeds means difference. Difference between them is 9. Okay, 2 years ago, Prakash is 4 times means you write 4:1. What's the difference here? 3. But they said 9 years. Sir, it's present. Difference, present or past or future will be maintained. Same. Alright, so they said Prakash is 9 years, okay, exceeding 5 years after present, past, every time it will maintain. So into 3, then Prakash is 2 years ago. Prakash age 2 years ago is 4 into 3, 12. Sister age is 1 into 3, 3. So 12 and 3, then what is the present age of them? 14 and 5. Now they're asking Sunitha and Prakash, 5:14 is the answer. Asking in question reverse, Sunitha and then Prakash. Prakash and Sunitha is 14 and 5. Okay, Sunitha and Prakash is 5 and 14. You observe that why here 3, sir? How can you write 4:1? They said 4 times. The difference is 3. As per the question, 9 years is given. That maybe after, in future or present or past. Difference between two particular people will not change as per the ages or point of view. So it's not an issue. So 5 and 14 is your answer. Both questions using that same point. No, sir, I am interested to solve equations. Many people are in that mode also, sir. I'll write equation. Okay, Prakash is 4 times Sunitha, 4 is then creating equation p plus 5 equal to 9 plus 5. Okay, 4s plus 5 like that. You can write the equations all. It's your wish. I just want to avoid the equations. That's what I did. Now let's see the next one. Out of 3 numbers, the first number is twice the second number and second number is twice the third number. Average of all the 3 numbers is 20. What's the difference between largest and smallest number? Average is given. We have option none also. Every question nowadays they are giving none as common. First number is twice the second number. Second number is thrice the third number. And average of all the 3 is 20. If third number is k, second number will be, third number k means second number will be 3k. First number will be 6k. Twice that one, no? Twice the second number. First number is twice the second number. Now average is what? Sum of this divided by number of. So we got k value equal to 6. See, in fact, without all this, if option none is not there, I can say difference between largest and smallest is 5k. Answer should be divided by 5. Answer divided by 5, only one option is there. If none is not there, the difference between the first number and the last number, largest and smallest is 5k. It should be 5 multiple, like that we can decide. Okay, here none. No. Okay, k value 6, difference is 5k. K value 6 only, right? We got, okay, difference is nothing but none is not there, means, but none is given. We have to go for none here. 30 is the answer. Yeah, among options 30, none. Options are not satisfied. So any doubt in this, please see that. Second number is twice the third number. First number is twice the second number. Average is sum of terms divided by number of terms. 10k divided by 3. K equal to 6. Difference between the largest and smallest is 5k. 30. Answer should be 30. Difference between the largest. This is largest number. This is smallest number. Question is largest and smallest. L minus S. Largest and smallest. Next one. A student was asked to divide a number by 6 and add 12 to the quotient. However, first added 12 to the number and then divided by 6, getting 112 as the answer. I think this question is discussed in one of the previous sessions actually. For certain batch of students, one of the previous sessions we discussed same question. I remember it's like 122. I have to check now. A student was asked to divide a number by 6 and add 12 to the quotient. But what he did, actually the process is given number, you divide by 6, then add 12 to that. This is what we have to do. But what this person did, for the number they added 12 and then divided 6, we given 112. Right. Now as per this, we got 672, number is 660. Now what should be the correct answer, means this process we have to do. 660 divided by 6, 110. 110 plus 12 is 120. 122 is the answer. So divide. So this is what the mistake. You have to find the correct answer. First you should divide by 6, then add 12. But instead you add 12 and then divide by 6, the result is 112. From there you have to find what is the number, then find the correct answer as per the process they give. Now this model, one of the questions we already discussed, model. Dollar represent plus, at the rate represent multiplication. For this question, $16 means 16 plus, at the rate means hash is, star means missed here, it's a division. That's the only thing left over. Division. So 16 plus 20 minus 9. 27. 27. They given symbols meaning, we have to update that symbols. Star means division here. We just update that and then substitute. We got option C is correct here. So we need to complete this diagram. So we can guess what we have to fill here. So options will be generally available, no worry. So here we know this shape is required and we can find it should be in this way. Okay, some square should be there in this corner. Into mark. This is what basically we are expecting. And there is one line joining. Okay, wait. So this line should join here. Right, so this is required. Okay, the options. Yeah, here there is some disturbance in the symbols. I think this is okay, right? Into mark, this one line joining. That's what you can observe there. Okay, so the shape into mark all, we can easily identify that third option is correct. The symbols are somehow misplaced here and there. That I think this is also a problem. There is some issue with the diagram. So yeah, fine. Here the circles are actually misplaced. Okay, the correct diagram is like this actually. Okay, so while redrawing, team did some small mistake, or maybe when I am increasing the size and decreasing sizes, there is some issue. Okay, so here this is actually the question. Here I have a circle which is touching all these three sides. It's not crossing actually; it's touching all this. So here also a circle which will touch all these three. Here circle. Then we have to fill this one. This is the missing one. So what is required in that? One line. Okay, then one circle which is touching all those three. So we need this as the option. Okay, that's what you need. This is wrong now, not below. It should be above. This is making sense actually. In fact, D and B both looks a bit similar, but D is coming inside. That's not allowed. B is suitable. It should not come inside. Only touching those things. Alright. So fine. Next, this is again okay. Paper cutting, paper folding. Okay, so you are folding half, then you are folding to this side, here you are cutting. When you unfold, this will come already here, we have a shape in this way, that will come in this way. And here this will be here. This is what happened when you unfold entire, something like this. And here also will get a round shape. So this is what paper cutting, paper folding related. So we'll get shape similar to this. It's a bigger way given, so you can understand it's not about, yeah, all four should come into the center with an arrow way. This is not correct. It makes sense. B is okay. This is also not correct because all center should join at the center. You can observe in that above, all at the center here. It should come to the center. Center should be single dot only. Your center is not there. Your center is missing. Now is it B or D is the problem? Its sheet is circular, right? So we need circle. That will not disturb. That won't disturb it since it's B is correct among these two. Now among five boys, Vasanti is taller than Manohar. We have to decide who is the tallest among this. Among five boys, Vasanti is taller than Manohar, but not as tall as Raju. Jayanti is taller than Duta, but shorter than Manohar. Who is the tallest in the group? Vasanti is taller than Manohar, but not as tall as Raju. Means Vasanti is less than Raju. Jayanti is taller than Duta, but shorter than. So we can go. Who is the tallest is Raju among all. Not as tall as Raju means you are less than that. You are less than Raju. Vasant is taller than Manohar, but not as tall as Raju means less than Raju is what that means. Next question. A is 20% more than B and 20% less than C. By what percentage is the salary of B less than that of C? Yes. A salary is 20% more than B and A salary is 20% less than C for it. And means this is related to A only. They given and. A is 20% more than B, A is 20% less than C. Now we have to give relation between B and C. Less than, more than, shorter than means comparison. B is comparing with C. B salary is what percentage less than C salary is the question here. So what we can assume, we can go for B or C, take A value, then you can go for B. I am assuming better, okay, I am assuming C is 100. Why you assume C, sir? B is compared with C. If C is 100, I can say easily. Suppose B is 90, C is 100. I can say B is 10% less than C. It's easy for me to handle. I am taking C is 100. Now, A will be what? A is 20% less than that of C. A will be 80. Next B. What is B value, sir? A is 20% more than B means A is 120% of B. A is 80. 120% means 120 divided by 100. This is 42 times 43 times. 200 divided by 3. B is 66.66. So I can say B is 33.33 less. B is what percentage of C? A lot of people not understand the question and arguing. Option D is correct, sir. Sir, option D is correct. If question is B is what percentage of C? B out of C means 66.66. But question B is how much less than C? B is 33.33 less than C. Out of 100 means 33.33 percentage directly we can consider. I am assuming C. I am assuming C 100, A 80 because 20% A is 20% less than C. Then from that I calculated B value. B is here, my dear. B is 200 by 3 means 66.66. Each word in the whole habitual change to the next letter. I think we solved similar question, not the same. Okay, that's what you can understand. Okay, they are following certain pattern of questions. Once you're done with 2 or 3 sets, you can understand, okay, this platform CoCubes, how they'll ask questions, quant and reasoning, what they're expecting. If you solve 3 or 4 papers, you'll get the idea. You can catch their flow, what models they're asking. Right. And in fact, they want to justify to every student. So they are giving similar models in every set, every batch. Otherwise, difficulty level will be vary, and some batch will get unjustified. Maybe justification may not be done. So that's what. Now, okay, we have to put that in alphabetical order also after changing. So vowel should be next letter, consonant should be. So H before G, A vowel next, B before A, I is vowel, J, T is S, U is vowel, A is vowel, L is consonant, we have to go for the previous. Now put that in proper order, fourth letter from the left. So if I am not wrong, A, B, G, K, J, sorry, J, 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 K. So answer should be J. Why missed any letter? You have one letter. V, U, okay, they said next letter. Consonant, previous letter only, no? Consonant, yes. I'll cross it. Okay, H is consonant, yes. B is consonant, fine. T consonant, previous only. L consonant previous only. A is vowel next one. I is vowel next one. U is vowel next one. A is vowel next one. I think it's fine. So A, B, G, J, A, B, B. Okay, two B's are there. Thanks for the correction. Okay, agreed. Two B's are required. Fine. J, K. We have to go last with yes and V. Okay. Fourth letter from the left is nothing but G. So option alphabetical order they not given. Okay, that's what we discussed in previous question. We did reverse. Now here they not asked any alphabetical order. We can go directly with the J. So this question they not asked any alphabetical order. Yes, fine. They didn't ask you to put it. So directly I can go for fourth letter. I next letter is J. Directly we can attack this question. So no need to put that in alphabetical order. Agree. Not asked at the ending. Okay, if they ask, then do it, or else answer is nothing but J. Now this is bit tricky question, time wasting question, asking in majority of the government sector jobs as well. Time taking question this is. Why sir? See, in forward direction and reverse direction, you have to find how many letters gap in alphabetical and in this word. Both matching means you need to consider as a pair. In this is, let us say S and T. Originally, how many gap between S and T? Zero gap. Here also zero gap. S and T is one such pair. S and T originally in alphabetical are also no gap. Here also no gap. Okay. Then between I and G also here I and G. Between G and I, how many letters gap? They said backward direction and forward direction. Back or front, okay. Here between I and Z, how many letters? One as per this word. In that word, dusting, between I and G, one letter is there. In alphabetical order, between I and G and I only. So this is one more pair. S and T is one pair. G and I is like that. You need to find all. This is in reverse. This is in forward. Forward direction, backward direction. All possibilities you need to try. Okay. Sir, I feel like D and I. D and I you check. D is actually 4, I is nothing but 9. In between 4 letters required. But here 3 letters only no. If you have a doubt, D, U, S, T, I. Here how many letters is there in between? Originally in alphabetical order. 4 is there, it's not matching. Here pairs should match that count. Now I hope you understand the question now. Reverse direction, back to front also okay. Don't say S and T, T and S, sir. Already we counted. Only one time you count. Any direction, only one time you count. Don't say S and T, then T and S. U and T. No. U and T is zero gap originally. Here one letter S is there. No? Originally alphabetical order between T and U, what is there? Is there any letter between T and U? No. But here in this, one letter is there. It's not matching. It's not allowed. Next. Any other chances? Nothing more. So that is the case. Then answer is 2. There are 2 pairs S and T, G and I maintaining as many letters between them as per alphabetical order in this word as well. Okay, so there is no other because too far distance. D, S and T we cannot connect. D, S and T are too far away. D and N also too far away. D and G nearby in alphabetical, but here it is far away. So I think no other matchings are possible it seems. Letters gap are too much, so we can go for the answer 2. None means okay, no, not possible means none they given none. Okay, 1, 3, 2. If there is no possibility, no such pair exists means none. Don't go for none of this, none. Okay. Now entering into that Marathi, Gujarati, all those. 7 members, 7 cities, 7 languages. Please copy that first. In your book, please copy this. Then we can give the conditions. We'll fill it. This is only basic database, no conditions, nothing. 7 people, note down those names. H, I, J, K, L, M and N. 7 different cities names also you note down. At least first 2 letters. Ahmedabad means AHMR, AD. Bangalore, BGL, something like you note down. So that you should able to recall. Delhi means DL or DEL, something like you. In short note, don't go for entire noting down. We are expecting short note so that you can recall. And 7 languages, each one has a different language. But they given only 6 here, no? 7 members. Yeah, maybe in question they given Gujarati, here it's typing list. Might be we have to add that Gujarat. Why sir means here you can see that in the question actually. Punjabi, somewhere Gujarati is there. Maybe we'll check once, okay? Marathi. Is there anything called Gujarati? No. Mother tongue Telugu, Bangla, Hindi, Punjabi, Telugu, Marathi. Tamil is missing. Kannada. Okay. So let's go with this. Okay, now I'll go for the conditions. H, I, J, K element, 7 people, 7 different cities. Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Delhi, and Mumbai. Don't decide the mother tongue with respect to the city name. Maybe, okay, you know, a lot of our family also from other cities they came here. Okay, you can consider Krishna sir is Kannada, but he is in this city. So it's not about city mapping to the mother tongue. It's don't do that. Okay, they said clearly not in the same order. Okay, now we'll go for the conditions here. We'll put all into one page. That's what I'm trying. Visible to you and putting all things into one page. Not Tamil and Marathi. Case mother. Still not possible. Yeah, fine. Okay. So these are the conditions. I think something missing in last line as well. Dash does not work in Kolkata, so that should be some data. We'll check once. But meanwhile, you see the remaining conditions. Note down and work on it. Last one I'll fill it. Because here there should be some name. Does not work in Kolkata. It may be O or something like. And let me check once. So this last line is L. L does not work in Kolkata. J works in Bangalore and his mother tongue is not Tamil or Marathi. K's mother tongue is Punjabi and works in Ahmedabad. L and M do not work in Chennai and none of them has Marathi mother language. Yes. I work in Hyderabad and his mother tongue Telugu. Fine. The one who works in Delhi, Bangla mother tongue. Fine. N works in Mumbai and mother tongue is Hindi. L does not work in Kolkata. Fine. Good. Now map the entire data. They may give a lot of questions related to that. One of the question I can see here is who works in Delhi? Who works in Delhi? HMLK. HMLK. L. Okay. Fine. So create a table with those 7 people. Map all the direct data. Then we can go for trial and error. Fill the remaining things. Do that job. Don't sit ideal. Conditions are there. Names are H I J L K M N and 7 cities names are given. You just use the conditions, map it please. So again I am showing you the previous data. Okay, languages, cities. Cities Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Delhi and Mumbai. Mother tongue Tamil, Kannada, Telugu, Hindi, Marathi, Punjabi. Okay, Tamil written 2 times. Bangla, right. So fine. So now I am going with the conditions. Sorry, with the table forming. Okay, H I J L K K L M N. Right. So we'll go for the direct data. So the first data given in the question, I Hyderabad Telugu. So I fully completed. City done, language also done. So next one, the one who, okay, I'm just mapping with the K Punjabi Ahmedabad. I'm just mapping the things Punjabi Ahmedabad. All the data what are given, first you map it first, then it's easy to handle the things. J work in Bangalore, okay. J is Bangalore, not Tamil, not Tamil and not Marathi. Okay, fine. Next data, N works in Mumbai, Hindi. N Mumbai and Hindi. Fine. Next still they given the one who works in Delhi, Bangla. So 2 slots required. So Delhi, Bangla we'll see that. We'll take it later. Delhi is mother tongue is Bangla. We'll see it later. Next, K is mother tongue done. J done. L and M not work in Chennai. L and M is not working in Chennai. So H will be Chennai. L and M not working in Chennai. So apart from L and M, okay, only one slot required for location is H. H is Chennai. Now among L and M, Delhi and Bangla, so they said Marathi is not there for L and M as well. Now okay, now see the language Marathi. Okay, J cannot go for Tamil or Marathi. L and M is not Marathi. Marathi should be taken by H. Marathi language already 3 people done. L and M not Marathi they said in the question. J is not Marathi. Then definitely H should go with Marathi. Okay. Then languages left over is Tamil and Tamil, Bangla, Kannada. So fine. So Tamil here no. Okay, we have to take one more database. What is that thing? L does not work in L not in Kolkata means M will go for Kolkata. So L will take this Delhi and Bangla. One entire thing required, entire slot. So L go for Delhi and Bangla. So fine. Now Tamil and Marathi is what? The language left over is for us. Yeah, Tamil M can go for Tamil because Tamil is not possible here. Finally J will. Now finally all the table completed. Question, one of the question here is which of the following combinations are correct? Marathi L Chennai. L is not Marathi, no? Tamil M Kolkata. So option C. Tamil M Kolkata. So M is from Kolkata and language is Tamil. Right. So this question indirectly giving a hint for all the job aspirants that you should be ready to relocate for any city. You should be ready, yes. Okay, you can see here Tamil people are working in Kolkata. Okay, it's different cities, yes, you should will. That's the one common question in HR. They'll ask you. In fact, last year 46 plus students from your seniors got Mumbai location for Accenture. 46 plus. Okay, so you should be ready. You cannot say, okay, if you are not willing to relocate, your job will be cancelled at the time of interview itself. That's a common question for everybody. Are you willing for rotational shifts? Okay, are you willing for relocation? They'll ask you. That question is common. Okay. And a lot of other questions I'm skipping that. Okay, now let's go for this one. For the same database, a lot of other questions they'll ask. I skipped it. Now let's see about this question here. A and B are walking from the same point. A goes towards north direction, whereas B goes towards west direction. Now, what is the distance between them? Between A and B? Yes, directions question. Please solve this. So, as per the question, A go towards. This is, let us say they started at this point. A is going 3 kilometers towards north, then 4 kilometers towards right side. So A here, A dash means A new position. B from the same point went west 5 kilometers, then taken right direction 3 kilometer in the same line. So exactly 9 is correct. So B is here, A is there. So in the same line, distance here is 4, here it is 5. So 5 plus 4, 9 kilometers gap between A and B. Perfect. Now smaller among them. Sum of two numbers, difference between two numbers is given. Smallest one. Bigger one means add and divide by 2. Adding and divide by 2 is bigger. Smaller one means difference and divide by 2. Take difference and divide by 2 is smallest. Smaller number means take difference and divide by 2. Largest number means add and divide by 2. Because A plus B, A minus B. Why you are giving like that, sir? So A plus B, A minus B. You want smaller one means B here. So take difference, then divide by 2. Difference is 2B. 2B equal to 28, divide by 2 will give smaller. If you want largest number, add those two and divide by 2. 60 is largest, smallest is 14. So option B. 60 also there. That's the largest. Largest among the given, smallest among the given is what the discussion. Now let's see about 48. In a class of 50 students, the number of sweets that each student got is equal to 30% of the total number of students. How many sweets were distributed? It's not about number of students in the class, how many sweets were distributed. In a class of 50 students, each student is getting 30% of total number of students. 30% means 15. So each student is getting 15 sweets. Total sweets is 50 into 15, 750. Number of sweets per student. Each student, how many sweets they are getting is 30% of the total number of students. Means 15. You imagining good, right? Sounds good. Okay. 15 sweets per student. Sound party. So let's see about next one. What come in place of the x value in the following question? 748, 9 better than multiply by x. The result should be 861696. What is that x value? Again, if none is there in the options, okay, if none of this is removed, then I can handle it easily. Checking the units place. Here, what is the units place? 18 to 9. 70 to 2. 2 should be multiplied by units place of this. The units place should be 6. Means this should end with 8 or 3. X should be ending with 8 or 3. Option with 8 is this. If none is not given, here for every question they kept none as common. But if you throw it out, it's simple logic, units place. They're not expecting you people to do all this division in exam. It's all about units place concept. 8, 9 times 72. Units place is 2. Final answer units place must be 6. 2 multiplying with 3 gives 6 units place. Or 2 multiplying with 8, 16. Units place 6 will come. So 8 is available. Fine. Okay, you can try with keeping 128 and checking that as well. That's one area you can try. As none is there, you may be forced to do the entire. But here, okay, I'm considering none is not there. Then you can go with option verification. Next. Yes. Total number of students is 120. Average marks obtained was 35. Pass students average is 39. Failed students average is 15. Number of students who passed the exam. See, I can directly eliminate B and D options. Why B and D eliminated? Total number of students are how many? How can pass students will become 150? Total number of students only 120. Among them pass is there, fail is there. They said 150 is the pass students, 120 is pass students is not possible. It should be between that, okay. Now this question guys, listen. Original method and shortcut method both will discuss. See, 50 questions in this set of paper. This is the last question in this set of paper. Now if you observe, pass students average is how much? Pass students average, failed, total class. Is this mixing or not? Passed plus failed is equal to total number of students. No? When you are mixing, you can apply mixes and allegation. What is mixes and allegation concept? Take difference, put in opposite side. What is the difference between these two? 20. Difference between these two? 4. Okay. What is 20 plus 4? Total strength is 24. 120. So 24 mapping to 120 means multiply by this, you multiply by 5. 100 students are passed, 20 students are failed. This is shortcut method. Other method I'll give which is maybe understandable for you. Using averages concept also I'll give the idea. But this is a shortcut note. 39 pass, average of pass marks is 39. For failed students average is 50. Okay, class average is 35. And difference put in opposition, that's what mixes and allegation concept. Simple logic, 35 is close to 39. I want more from past students. In that class, passed are more because mixing value is close to passed compared to failed. So more students are passed actually in that exam. Fine, this is one method. The other methods are we know average is total divided by number of. Yes, we can go. See, pass students plus failed students marks equal to total marks. No? Pass students marks plus failed students marks equal to total marks. This is method 2. So pass student marks plus failed students marks equal to total marks. Okay. What is the average of pass students? Average of pass students 39. I don't know how many people are passed. Let it be P. Pass students are P, let it be P. Failed students are F. What is the average of them? 15 into F. Because we know sum equal to average into number of people, number of students. Here, total average, overall average is 35. Strength is pass plus fail. Now you observe 120 in fact, yes. That's 120, I agree. Pass plus fail equal to 120. Now here, if you bring the relationship between these two, 39 and 35, what's the difference? 4 passed. 35 and 15, 20. So 4 passed is equal to 20 failed. 1 passed equal to 5 failed. You know, pass plus failed equal to 120. Pass can be written as 5 times of failed. You got failed is equal to 20. Pass equal to 5 times of failed, which is equal to 100. All these things you are doing, but here you can directly attack if you know you are mixing, you are combining, right? So